of thinking about it. Pledger, 3-ball. He hits it. It's a 2-point game, Fish, with everything that has seemingly worked in favor of the Spurs. Yeah. The Legends are hanging around.
Watch 23 now.
He's got the ball and gives it up, but here he comes, setting a screen.
He's gonna get it back.
And he passes it to no one. And with 5:59 to go, we'll have a break in the action. The Legends are hanging around. The little brother, pesky and always there. Can they take advantage? We'll have to find out when we come back. 89-87, the Spurs on top on the Texas Legends Television Network. Let's take a look at the Chicago de Oro shot of the game. 89-87, the Spurs over the Legends. Our shot of the game comes from Jamil Wilson, a 3-ball that rattled home earlier in this contest. And Jamil Wilson so far tonight in 37 minutes has dropped 22 points to go along with 10 rebounds, a double-double for Jamil Wilson. And the Legends are going to have to count on him to give some production with 5:59 to go. They're without Michael Eric due to injury, and Brandon Ashley has fouled out in just 14 minutes. So both Legends All-Stars not going to be on the court the rest of the way as they try come back and topple the D-League's best team.
And maybe you've milked all you're going to milk out of Singh tonight. And maybe you've milked all you're going to milk out of the newcomer Griffin tonight. So you've got 5:59, and you've probably got 5 or 6 guys that are going to have to make it all go.
Legends with the ball down 2. Miller aggressive with the ball, the foul and the bucket. They gave him continuation, and this ball game is tied. And it takes some athleticism, Fish, to be able to withstand that contact and still be in a position to possibly finish. Look, Sykes hits him, and Miller staying on his feet, able to scoop it in. Can't get the free throw, though, and that elusive lead remains just that, elusive.
Yeah, if the category is, can you muscle your way to the basket as a little guy, relatively, yeah, he can muscle.
Turnover, traveling. 5:32 to go, and if the Legends could take the lead, it would be their first since the first quarter, and I imagine it would get this crowd going. This is a very nice crowd in attendance here tonight, and they're just dying to see the Legends have more in the points column than the Spurs.
Yeah, and it's not their responsibility to pump you up.
Pledger for the lead.
It's your responsibility to do that, and it boomerangs back to you.
Legends up by 3. First lead since they were ahead 21-18. Sykes, corner 3, and we are tied back up. Nick Van Exel wanted a 3 seconds call against Caddy Lalane, but he didn't get it. Miller taking it out to Holloway. Cut off by Johnson. Miller hesitated, now takes it. Lead back for the Legends. Tell you what, Fish, this is more fun than losing by 56, I'll tell you that.
Well, this looks like a team that thinks we really do deserve to be in the playoffs. Let's work to get there.
Sykes, back rim. Thomas keeps it alive. There's Sykes in the lane, and he gets it to go. That's 22 for Kiefer Sykes. You can see him at the All-Star festivities participating in the slam dunk contest. Miller really taking it on his shoulders, and he's going to get fouled and go to the line.
Well, he finds himself guarded by Lalane, who not going to be able to, at 6'9", handle Patrick Miller in the open court. So that's easy pickings.
Miller not used to being a guy that the Legends rely upon for some offensive production, but he's certainly given it to them here tonight. As he hits the front end, Miller this season has scored over 20 points just once, but he's got 18 so far. His season high was 22 points earlier this year. That came against Idaho. He's got 19 with that, and the Legends back out to a 3-point lead. Johnson to Thomas. 10 on the shot clock. Lillane, corner three, and we're tied. Caddy Lillane with points 20, 21, and 22.
And you'll notice Patrick Miller, still the guy who's bringing the ball up the floor.
Wilson fires a three. He knocks it down. A 3-point barrage for the Legends. Timeout, Austin. And it's Texas that reaches the century mark first tonight. A full timeout. 3:24 to go inside a rowdy Dr. Pepper Arena. And we're going to step aside. Exciting basketball for you tonight on Texas 47. And more coming your way next. Time for the Frisco Shuttle drive of the game as we return to Texas Legends basketball. It's Patrick Miller who has 19 points tonight, taking it to the cup. And he's a big reason why the Legends lead 197 against the D-League leading Austin Spurs. Now it's about closing it out, Fish. So if you're Nick Van Exel, what are you telling your team in that most recent huddle?
It's certainly been a Patrick Miller mini show, largely because he's recognizing that he's got a matchup advantage. Ultimately, though, here in the next 3:24 and real quick, it needs to shift into the 2 Holloway show.
The Legends are led in scoring by Jameel Wilson with 25, 2 Holloway with 22, and then it's Miller with 19. Spurs with the ball out of the timeout. Johnson and Wilson collide, and a block is called on the moving Wilson as he was bulldozed.